All right, everyone, let's get started. And welcome back to Celeste. We are deep in the core of the mountain, and this level is just... I don't want to say it's miserable. Like, parts of it are fun, and then parts of it are just really frustrating. Like, I don't even know if we're... I don't know how far through the mountain we've gotten. I don't know how much of it you'll have seen yet. And my timing is still terrible. Like, what? Oh, right. Buttons. Buttons are hard. Buttons are still hard. I keep hitting the jump button. Why, though? Yeah, okay. Timing. Timing! Oh, and that timing is just not going to work at all. And out of power. Okay, made it off of that room. It's only going to get worse from here, but made it off of that room. Do I want to hit that switch? I guess I have to hit that switch. Go for it! And again, the difficulty curve seems to be very strange. It's like some rooms are like that. Some rooms are remarkably easy. Other rooms are well nigh impossible. And the difference between the two is a little bit impossible to parse. Also, that timing did not work. Oh, there's a switch over there. I don't know where I was trying to land that time. And I'm dead. I think I'm dead again. Ha! Not gonna make. Oh! Oh, hello! What the? Okay, that happened. Oh! Ah, I came so close that time. This is definitely a room where speed is my ally. I mean, I've kind of said before that theoretically all of these rooms should be like that. But in a lot of rooms, it's easier said than done. This is one of those rooms where moving quickly through the challenge puts you right where you need to be in terms of where the floating blocks are. I'm dead. No! Okay. There's also that whole thing where, even if I'm moving quickly and well, it's still very easy to have deaths like that one. Got it that time. Are you joking? You must be joking. I have to dash, right? Is there any way to get up that wall without dashing? Oh, yes. Let's just randomly die. And that's not where I need to use that dash. But hey, progress is progress, right? Right into the pit again. Reset the room. Like there's more to the room past this pair of dashes. It's gonna get worse. But I haven't even successfully completed the pair of dashes once to even know what's coming after that. And I keep getting deaths like that one. The entire point of these levels is to torment me with death after death as I try to reliably do. Again, it's in most cases, there have certainly been some moments when I'm like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. But with this, it's kind of incredibly obvious what I'm supposed to be doing. I just can't do it. I can, eventually. Of course, I should have known. Okay, the first gap is the jump, the second, third gaps are dashes. And I definitely think that this section of the core, and especially this room, is falling into the same trap that previous sections of this game have had. Namely, the payoff, like, for beating this room is not going to live up to the challenge that it's presenting. It's frustrating to me. Well, there's my silly death of the day. It's frustrating to me that I'm pretty sure I've spent more time now in this room than the last one. Because it's not like the last room wasn't precise platforming. It's not like the last room wasn't a challenge. But doing the last room well was satisfying. And I'm sorry, even when I make it through one of these gaps, it's not really satisfying. Thought I was not going to make that one. Yeah. Yeah, there's really nothing fun about this. I mean, maybe that's a little bit too harsh, but there's no point to this beyond, are my reflexes and sense of timing precise enough to hit these tiny gaps? It doesn't, like... Or perhaps I should go one step farther and say that doing this room does not feel like an expression of skill. It just doesn't. And I suppose that's probably just fatigue talking. But all the same, here we are. All right, I'm gonna step away from the computer for a moment. I'm definitely not breaking the part here because I'm sure this room will be a lot shorter in the video than it will be recording, but I am gonna take a break for a moment. So, be right back. All right, that's my break out of the way. Let's see if it helps. That first gap of the last section is frustrating. That was it. Well, I mean, on one hand, I suppose the break did help, at least some. It helped less than I would have liked, but here we are. Once again, I'm confident that I cannot use my dash unless... Maybe this first jump does need my dash. I think it does. I may as well use it. And if I need it later, I'll find that out. Probably the hard way. Oh, come on! That was satisfying. That was very satisfying. Did I skip that? I skipped the last. I thought I wasn't going to make that, but we did. And that's the thing, right? When it works and works well, it's really satisfying. But I don't know. I guess I'm the kind of person where if I have to sit there farming my way through attempt after attempt for half an hour to get through something, that really kills the satisfaction of finally doing it right. It's like, how many times? There was a room almost exactly like this, of course, in the A side. Was there not? But even so, this is the kind of challenge for me that I like playing, even if I do keep impaling myself on these fireballs. That's the kind of challenge I enjoy, right? It's a lot more moment to moment, like, where do I, what's the next thing I need to do? How can I use my next dash well? Like, rather than precision, like, again, it's still precise, but it's less hit this tiny little gap and more, where do I need to fly to next? Oh boy! It's that room. I think this will probably, once again, be the point where it's time to call it a day on the video. But I still have to. I want to at least get to that dash crystal before calling it a day. I think. Like, oh, I need to climb up the wall. Go, 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 go. I see how that works, and there's a spring and another dash crystal up there. All right, that's enough of that. Okay, I was about to say, does it let me just stand here and think? I suppose it does, doesn't it? Well, it's another checkpoint, and that means all random fiddling with that room aside, this is where we're going to call it a day. The core... If I had ended this episode right after Precision Room from Hell, where it was like, hit those 9 gaps, 6 dashes, 3 jumps, 6 dashes, very precisely or else. If I had been ending the video on that note, I would probably be pretty frustrated right about now. But then we get the other rooms in between, which went well, and kind of, again, showed off what I like about this game. And it's always frustrating that what I like about this game also seems to be what I'm better at about this game. Or maybe, of course, those are connected. It's easier to be in a good mood when you're winning than when you're losing. I don't know. Anyway, The last round of the core will have to wait until next time. See you then.